out of North Carolina, the deadliest incident for law enforcement in this country in 8 years. And last night, it got even worse. A fourth officer has died after an ambush. This was in Charlotte, North Carolina, an ambush on members of law enforcement attempting to serve a warrant. Not just one, but at least two people, including the suspect, opened fire. 4 other officers wounded in this incident. Manuel Bojorquez is going to have more on those victims in a moment. But first, let's get the latest from Dave Malkoff, who's on the scene for us this morning. Dave, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony. We now know that 4 officers have died. That is 1 deputy U.S. Marshal, 2 from the state corrections department, and 1 local police officer. This is one of the deadliest days in U.S. law enforcement since July of 2016.
A residential neighborhood in eastern Charlotte was gripped by a violent standoff Monday afternoon.
Shots fired at officer, possibly 1 down. Subjects, correction, 2 down. Subjects barricaded himself.
The shootout began around 1:30 p.m.
We were driving by. We heard about over 100 gunshots.
A U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force was serving an arrest warrant on a convicted felon who they say was illegally in possession of a firearm. When the task force members approached the residence, police say that individual opened fire.
Officers returned gunfire and struck the victim, who was later pronounced deceased in the front yard of the residence.
Officers tell us as they approached the wounded fugitive, even more gunfire erupted from inside the house.
So after a long standoff, we were able to clear this residence and confirm that there were 2 additional people inside.
Those individuals were brought to the police station for questioning. Tyler Wilson lives adjacent to where the shooting took place. He showed us this video of officers streaming into his home and taking up positions in his backyard.
We got police running in and out. At one time, they brought an officer through the house who I guess had been shot.
One of the most dangerous jobs you could do in law enforcement is being part of a warrants team.
Rodney Harrison is the former chief of department for the NYPD.
You get all the training in the world, but somebody chooses to shoot at the officers and pretty much ambush them. There's probably not much these officers could do.
Charlotte's mayor broke down while talking about those slain officers.
Most that I can ask of our community is that we honor and respect them for all the work that they've done to make it possible for our city to be safer.
This is now a big investigation. The FBI is on scene to assist. Yesterday, President Biden released a statement mourning the officers, calling them heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice. Nate.
Dave, thank you.